everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about running essentials versus non-essentials and things that I have used personally that I feel have helped me become a better runner, a stronger runner, or they just help me make it through the race. And so I'm going to talk about everything from recovery to fueling to accessories to gear and all of that fun stuff. So if that's something you guys are interested in see, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to talk about is fuel, and I'm just going to start with the first thing I see. I have like a basket underneath that has all the essentials that I want to talk about. The first thing, so these are Noogs. That's the brand, and these are sour energy chews, and these are the caffeinated ones. I have 4 different flavors that I've tried. Green apple, electric watermelon, I think. This one is strawberry lemonade. I haven't tried, it's like the rocket ship popsicle flavor. It's like a raspberry. Haven't tried that one, but all the other ones are delicious, and so far they have not upset my stomach. I haven't tried these on super long runs, so I can't give too much information over these. They are good. I haven't noticed a crash with these, and so this is one of the fuels that I have enjoyed using. I'm someone who fuels every 2 miles. Some people think that might be too frequent for them, and the reason why it's not for me is because I just run that slow. So 2 miles is like every 30 minutes, and that's how often I fuel. Every 30 to 45 minutes is how often I fuel. So that's the first thing. If I put this in my lap, you can kind of see it. The second thing is, before any run I do a pre-workout, and this has been my favorite one, my go-to. I've used this before. My last like 3 or 4 Run Disney events, I've used this, and this is the Amino Lean Energy, and this is in the flavor Fruit Punch. So this is what I will drink. I do 2 scoops, that is the serving size. If I'm doing a shorter run and I'm like, it's a training run here, I will do 1 scoop, but 2 scoops tends to do it for me. This one's actually empty, so if you hear the rattling, I apologize. I did order another one. I'm still waiting for it to come in. Other running essentials that I do to keep me as like, so say it's midday and I'm gonna go for a run and I need something on my stomach before I start. A good source for me has been the Honey Stinger waffles. I love the original, and the salted caramel is also a good option, and then I've tried the cookies and cream one as well. Those are all really good. I haven't really tried one. I got a whole variety pack and I haven't tried one I haven't liked. But these are really good on my stomach. I cannot use these on the run though, especially if I'm nervous, because I will throw up. That has happened to me before. There's a lot of other factors going into it, but I use these right before I run, and these are for before and during, just for that extra carb boost. These have between like 130 to 160 calories depending on what flavor you have, and so those are some things that I enjoy. Another carb source, I like carbs. Another good carb source, did I only put 2 in here? I did. Are the goos. So these got me through my very first half ever, and I totally did that one basically cold. One of my lights just died, so if that's distracting, I apologize. But anyways, these are like 100 calories each with like 22 grams of carbs, and then I think the Noogs have like 19 grams per serving. Circling back to these guys, these are 19 grams of carbs per serving, but there's 2 servings in each package, so you'd only have to carry 1, but these are small too. I think maybe because I'm like, I need the fuel, so I'm going to I've never gotten sick off of these. They've never made me nauseous. I have gotten like post-run issues, if you know what I'm saying, and I prefer the ones with caffeine in them as well. Working for me. So this one is the flavor salted caramel, vanilla bean. I've tried the chocolate. I've tried the strawberry banana, which that one's non-caffeine. That one's good. I honestly just get a variety pack whenever I'm running low off of Amazon, and the prices keep going up, but these are what I get. The last topic of fuel that I want to cover is electrolytes. So my favorite thing to drink right before I go to sleep for like a long run is a liquid IV, just mixing in water. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. There's Water Boy, there's New, there's a bunch of different flavors of like just water hydration. This is in the flavor Golden Cherry. It's one of my favorites. I've also done Gatorade. I've also done Powerade. Just any sort of electrolyte replenishment drink before I go to sleep is what I do. Some people might be like, that's too much sugar. It's what works for me. And then also just following that with just regular water. And then when I'm on the run, I have done a few races with like a small water bottle of the liquid IV, but my last, how many races has it been now? I think the last 3 races I've done total, like 3 races, not weekends, 3 races that I've done. So 2 10Ks and a half marathon. I have done these Salt Stick Fast Chews, and I got, again, a variety pack of it, Amazon. This is the flavor lemon lime, and then my favorite one is actually the peach. And I like these because they're resealable little packets that you can just like fold up, especially once you've opened it, and just like, so basically the way I've done it is every like 4 miles or so, I do like 1 or, so you're supposed to have 2 tabs, that's a serving. Sometimes I'll just do 1, but like if I'm starting to feel myself kind of get into like a physical, just like, you know, just dying a little bit, I'll chew these, and these tend to, and then like a swig of water, and I'm good to go. The idea behind these is that you don't need any liquid with this. I still need like a little bit of something to get the powder down, because it is a pretty strong flavor, because it is salty and sweet together. But they're really good and I like them. They've been a lifesaver for me multiple times. As far as gear goes for during the run, I have done a few shorter races with this running. Oh my God, there's still fuel in here, please. In case you weren't, here's some more goo. This is the flavor Jet Black Cherry, a good flavor, and then Tart Orange. I need to finish some of these up. But I did a 10K with these, and I guess I must have like really overfueled with that. But as you can see, you can keep your fuel in your phone. You've got a zipper pocket here, and then you've got 2 zipper pockets on either side of the water bottle. I don't think I kept anything in there though. That would have just been, and these feel spill proof. Oh, maybe I did keep something in here. Huh, okay. And then it came with these 2 water bottles that are like 500. See, these are 10-ounce water bottles. And then you just wear it across your waist. It's got like a grip underneath that kind of helps hold it in place. And the band is not elastic, but I'm like okay with that, because I need something, if it's gonna stay, I want it to stay, you know, if it's gonna be my waist. Anything further than a 10K, I have to do a backpack, just because the weight of this just starts to bother me. I know some people prefer one or the other. I like them for different reasons, so this is just one of them. As far as running backpack goes, I just got this one just because it's black and neutral, and that's the main reason I got it. This one has like 2 separate pockets here, so you could, in theory, put a hydration, like electrolytes here, and then your fuel there. And then it does have a zipper pocket, which I did find I liked just because it was a little more secure. And then where the water bladder rests, you got a zipper, and it just secures into place. I have had to replace this part on the water bottle because the one that originally came with this bladder leaked all over me during the Disney World marathon last year, and was part of the reason that factored into me not completing that, amongst other things. And when I was doing that, I was wearing this bad boy, which this one doesn't have the bladder in it. I believe these are actually the same brand. So these are the same brand. You can't really see the writing on this one because the lighting isn't the best. But this also has like a zipper, and you can put 2 fuel packs here, which I have done, and it's worked out great. And the bladder goes here. I did find that the Velcro, because it's not zipped in, it did tug on the back of my hair, and would get caught in if I did like braids and stuff, so that did bother me. But this was good for, this was I think like 20 bucks, maybe 15, I don't know. It was really cheap when I bought it. It was the cheapest one, and so that's why I got it. She served her purpose, and this is just like an in case kind of one that I have ran with a few times. But the black one is the one I will be wearing for the Dopey whenever we're doing the half and the full marathon. I'm gonna wear them. Okay, moving right along. We're still sticking with like gear you wear during the race. My favorite brand of socks are the Feetures, and I wear the plantar fasciitis ones. So this is just actually like a newer pair I got, and somehow it says dog fur on it. So it says like Feetures on the side, and then this part is where your foot goes in, and this goes on your arch, and it has like a right and a left, so they all, you know, go together. I know like Bombas, Nike, other brands have similar socks, but these give me the best support and all that. So I wear these in tandem with, so these are my Brooks. These are the Adrenaline GTSs. These are the 24s. And they've done me well. They've supported me. They're very good ankle support, good arch support. And in tandem with that, I throw in another, I went to a podiatrist last year and bought the soles from them, and the soles that they gave me hurt my feet, didn't do anything, made my pain worse. So I went back to these I got on Amazon, and they have the Valsole Caring for Your Feet is the brand is Valsole, and they just look like this. They have an arch. Got these off Amazon. Everything that I talk about I will link in the description box below, but these are just inserts that I have worn basically since I started wearing them with the Brooks. My pain has been at a tolerable level, and I've been able to like push through the races. So yeah, I have several pairs of the Adrenaline GTS 24s, and I know they're about to come out with their new line, but these in particular I believe are on sale right now because they're doing away with this design. Pretty sure they're gonna roll out another design, and I hope they don't change it too much. But yeah, I have several pairs of these. So anyways, and then the other pair of shoes that I'm working on breaking in right now, these are the Brooks Glycerin GTS 22. So that's why I said 22 earlier. I just got these. They were on sale, and I have my insole support in there. But look how pretty these are. I'm working on breaking these in. I'm hoping to wear these for the half and the full. We're gonna see. I might end up just wearing for the 5K and the 10K, but we will see. There's two more things I want to talk about in terms of support. So I love KT tape, and this is the kind that I use. So this is the original for pain and support. This is the original cotton. I used a like Amazon brand, knockoff brand KT tape before, and like I totally noticed a difference between the stretch. The one that was a knockoff like did not have a good enough support to it, and so I went back to using the regular KT tape, and it was like night and day difference in support. This just like has a lot more tension to it, waves of like tautness, and this one I think might be like one that falls more in between. This one's just a really good, like I love it. This is a brand new roll. I'm still working on one right now, but I bought 2 new ones. And then the last thing as far as like necessities on race day, a good chapstick. I prefer the Aquaphor. There's nothing crazy. It's just the Aquaphor lip repair. Slip it in my pocket, slap it on, good to go. Because when it's windy, man, it's windy. So now let's move on to recovery and what I do post-run, things that have helped me. This is actually good for before and after. This is a stretcher that I bought online. I don't really know how to show it without it just looking completely weird. This is called the Pro Stretch. I got this again off Amazon. Your heel goes here, toe goes here, and it just really does do a good job of just working your ankle. You can buy them in 2s. I just got it in 1s, and like I would balance on one foot, stretch, balance on the other, stretch, and it works for me. This is good for before and after when you're warming up or wanting to cool down. It's like an extra step. Some people like this just gets in places. It's not a necessity. It's just something that I use personally as someone with severely tight calves and very temperamental plantar fasciitis. So do with that information what you will. Again, recovery after I've taken a shower, I like to put on, these are plantar fasciitis like sleeves, and they've got the support here. They provide tension, and I will wear these, and they help with compression and tension afterwards so that you're not like as swollen on your feet or your ankles. And then another form of recovery sock that I've used, this one helps with just the ankle primarily, and then it provides a little bit of support for your feet, but mainly your ankle. If you just find that you need a little extra support, this is just another form of recovery sock. My favorite, just a good old compression sock. These happen to be made by Feetures, but I've used multiple different brands and they just give a good, sometimes I will do compression socks in tandem with the like sleeve type socks, and does great. Prop my feet up on a pillow or like on the wall and I'll lay on my back. It's great. It's great for a release. The last thing, and this is very helpful if you travel to run at your locations, this is just a bucket, but it is made for to put ice in or hot water. It collapses, so it's easy to store. It's got a handle, and I will put ice and soak my feet. If I don't want to like sit on the counter and put my feet in the sink, I will do this and like sit and watch TV, or we bring these to the hotel room when we're staying at a resort that doesn't have a tub, and just take it to the ice machine directly. Total game changer. Has made such a difference. I iced my feet after every race for Wine and Dine, and pretty much just after every time we went out. Made such a huge difference. I really need to kind of get back into that habit because I kind of fell off, and that made such like night and day difference for my recovery. And then the last item I want to talk about is something I recently purchased, and it is not by any means like necessity. This is definitely a want, and I've been eyeing it for a while and decided to just bite the bullet, and that is the Theragun. I got the mini, and I love this thing. I will use it before I go to bed. I will use it to warm up my legs before a run. It has made probably the most difference for me, in my opinion. Some people may not agree. Some people's results may vary. I don't know, but I love using this. It also has an application that you can download onto your phone, and as soon as you will connect Bluetooth, and it will, if you just did a run, it'll give you a routine and a recommended, start with your quad and go up and down, and it'll demonstrate the direction you should be going. And then because the heads of these are interchangeable, you can change them. I just have the one that came with it, and that's really the only one I plan on using. And yeah, it's been great for me. I'm actually going to probably use it as soon as this video is over because I haven't used it recently. But it feels like the way that it gets into your knots and helps release, I notice a huge difference. And they do have a plantar fasciitis routine that I'm a huge fan of. I did not think that I had that much gear to discuss. If you're just getting into running for the first time, I just recommend going to a good quality shoe store that is a running shoe store. If they have the free test your foot thing to see, what your size is and how you tend to stand, definitely take advantage of it. Definitely try on multiple pairs of shoes, and don't be afraid to. The first time I think I ever tried Brooks, I think I went through 6 pairs before I landed on that, and they had a treadmill that I was able to kind of test run on, and I liked that. It was a really good shoe store, but definitely take advantage of that. Don't get too much information from multiple sources, just because that can totally just mess with your head, and you're too many hands in the pot, you're not gonna grow as quickly. You're gonna be, because it's oh, I'm gonna try this for a little bit and this for, you need to stick to one thing and decide whether or not it works, if that makes any sense at all. But yes, just start simple. Good pair of shoes. Start focusing on your nutrition and hydration, and build your mileage slowly. I cannot emphasize that enough. Even if you feel like you're fit and in a good plot, even if you were working out before but you haven't really gotten into running, start your mileage slowly. By adding too much mileage, you are going to hurt yourself. I am very injury prone and can attest to this. If too much mileage too quickly, you are going to get an overuse injury, and then you're gonna have to rest. and kind of start the whole process over. Just sign up for one race and see how it goes, and every race is always a little bit different depending on who's hosting it. Find out what works for you. Running is not as scary as some people may think it is. I hated running in high school. I played volleyball and did powerlifting. Running was always seen as a punishment for me. Now it's very much a mental release. If I don't run, I find myself on edge and a little more irritable than if I have ran for the day. It takes a lot, but it also can give a lot too, is what I will say. If you like this type of videos, please stick around. I will definitely be posting running vlogs and traveling vlogs as I go. Traveling vlogs when we go to Disney World and do those runs. A lot of my like real-time content gets posted on TikTok, which I will have linked down below, so if you're interested in that, please follow. And also, yeah, I will be posting my traveling adventures very soon whenever I start my new travel contract after the Dopey. So lots of exciting things coming our way, but we're almost done with December. I can't believe Christmas is only in a few days, but anyways, I'm gonna end the video here, but thank you for watching. If you stuck around till the end, please like and subscribe.